Michelle. Michelle here. We are in Espresso House and we're doing a pre-production meeting for
Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow.
for event on Saturday. So we're having Salo series with Yana
Here.
in Stavanger.
Yay.
So excited?
Very crazy excited.
Excited and curious and anxious.
But we got our lists.
Yes. We see you tomorrow. We'll be back. So we're going to the Torga to buy some tomatoes.
Cool.
Cherry tomatoes, and let's go to the farmer's market. Oh, that's how you use coriander seeds. Really old.
I've never had salt like this before. I've never had salt like this.
What are you looking for?
May basahan.
I don't know. Do you have a basahan?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You can feel it.
Basted it. I love it. Look at that beautiful.
Color, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
Then we will find out if this is cooked. Oh yeah, it's pink still inside.
In a salad. Oh.
Thanks Rex for the recipe.
Who's Rex?
I'm the one who's doing churro.
Oh, nice.
He's from London as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I always use rice paper for the gluten-free, or I use romaine
Yeah.
or
Laki na to.
yeah, hard salad or something like that.
Oh.
To vegetarian or ooh, it's like wow. Nice.
Alex and I, we've been a team for events since 2012-13. So that was a period of time that I wanted to start a Filipino restaurant. And it's a long journey and we're still working on it, and this is one of our milestones. Because we want to present Filipino food not as a fast food truck but as an experience. So, because as you see on this table here, there's a Filipino ladies who speak a language that I absolutely don't understand. Just to show a little bit of the diversity. Facts, Philippines consists of 7,107 islands. On high tide, some of them disappears. But almost each city in the Philippines has a fiesta, a festival of its own, a language of its own, a food culture on its own. So yeah, 7,000, imagine that. Alex and I were from a region that speaks Kapampangan and Pampanga. That city is known to be the city where a lot of the top chefs in the country hail from. So we're very proud about that. And basically it's just a good excuse to just eat and feed people. And arrange parties like this. And this event got to here because in 2017 I was interviewed by a film crew, a Filipino production film. They visited Stavanger. They also interviewed Roger from Omakase. And there was another Filipino writer who wrote a book about the Filipinos around the world presenting Filipino food culture. And then they made a 24 picture of Yana, and I watched that. And after watching it, I fell in love, and I just like sent her like a message on Gmail. I was like, oh, I'm kind of feeling like a little stalker right now. It's like a bit awkward. But then she replied to me like thank you, like super enthusiastic. It's like I'm glad you liked it, and because Yana, what she did, what was portrayed in that 24, but she traveled in different states, over 50 states, made 50 different pop-ups about Filipino food culture, and I was like, that sounds like a real adventure. Like I want to know more about that. So like you're gonna be visiting Europe and Scandinavia anytime soon. That's was June, July. And then she's like, I'm in Ireland right now. I'm like, oh, I got a cousin there. Yeah, cool. Any plans on work? She's like, maybe September. I'm like, okay, summer vacation was on and typical Norway. Everything shuts down. Got back, she's like, oh, September 12th, I'm coming in Norway, and after that it'll be a Euro tour, and we'll be doing this. So here we go. With that, I would just want to say super thank you to you guys for finding us and being here. And I can see some heads bobbing out there. So that was the formality. Here is like we wing it.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex or Michelle. I work as a cantina leda for daytime, and I do my events I do my events on part-time, catering, whatnot, vlogging, Instagrammer, blogger, whatever. Everything. I love food. I love working with with food and eating and everything. And here's Yana,
Hi.
our guest from US.
Hi. Thank you again for coming. And I mean, this is my first time ever in Norway. And I'm just like, wow, everything's so awesome. So I'm coming back here. Yay!
She's coming back. She's coming back.
But how many people here are familiar with the kamayan, or the act of eating with your hands? Couple. Okay, good. I like it. So it's definitely a fun experience. Don't be scared. It's a very natural and instinctual way of eating. We did it when we were babies. There's no reason why we can't do it again. But there's a couple of rules or etiquette that I would like to give you. So everything in the middle is considered communal. So you serve yourself with your non-dominant hand, and you eat with your dominant hand. So there's like, you grab some, put it in front of you. So whatever space of that banana leaf in front of you, that's kind of like your plate. And then you use your hands to eat. But then there's like a little diagram there that that my friend made, and it's called pick, pack, and push. So you pick a little bit of the rice, a little bit of the meat or vegetable, you pack it into a little ball, and then you use your thumb to push or shovel it in your mouth. But again, there's no right or wrong way to eat kamayan. And I won't be judging you. You know, this is not. There won't be a test. Okay, there won't be a test. But I think at the end of it, I just want you guys to just have fun, enjoy the food, and and we spent like yesterday and today going to the markets and trying to find a lot of local Norwegian ingredients, and try to translate that into Filipino dishes. So I hope you guys can have fun.
And she already tried some food.
Yeah.
She tried crabs, and this morning I served her whale.
Yes.
Whale tama.
Oh my God, whale. That was amazing.
All right. So what do you have?
So I have here is a red cabbage achara. So achara in the Philippines is actually given to us by Indians. So they traveled to the Philippines pre-colonial times. They have achar. It's kind of like a pickle. So for us, it became more of like traditionally it's green papaya. But since it's really hard to find green papaya,
And it's
you know,
golden pie.
also it doesn't grow locally, and you know it won't have a nice carbon footprint. So red cabbage is something that grows here, and so we're going to use that to make an achara. And achara is kind of like a pickle. This is my version of it. It's a flash pickle. So it's meant to be a palate cleanser in between courses. So you can eat the first course, and then eat some achara.
Ingredients.
Oh, mine is, what was the vinegar that you had?
It's
A coconut vinegar.
coconut and cane vinegar.
Coconut and cane vinegar, and it's spiced. So be prepared. It's going to be
You
nice
have
and
coriander
spicy.
seeds.
Yeah. And then I have coriander seeds to just give it a brightness when you eat it. So it's, when you bite into the coriander seed, it's like, yours.
Mine, I'm using Norwegian produce, root vegetables, carrots, celeriac, kohlrabi's, and radish, baby ones,
Yeah.
with Norwegian vinegar as well.
Nice.
So, with salt, pepper, and sugar, and a little bit tangy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with this on your table, and then we're gonna serve the first course.
Hey,
Nice little tea. You can smell it.
from the perspective.
Sorry, Tita, I'm gonna go in between you. Yeah. I'm ready. Like, I don't want any of the entire drink. That would not be a fun drink to have. Yep.
Exchange.
Exchange. dish that I made. It's called sinigang poke. So sinigang in the Philippines is a sour tamarind soup, but it doesn't have to be tamarind all the time. So you can sour it with either guava, tomatoes, batuan, but essentially it's just a sour soup. So you can do it with fish, you can do it with chicken, you can do it with any meat. So since I've always wanted to serve sinigang at my pop-ups, but it's hard to eat soup with your hands. So when I actually went to Hawaii, I got inspired that they did poke. So poke is like fish that they just got off the boat, cubed it up, and then mixed it with some shoyu, sesame oil, and seaweed. So it's very fresh and it's meant to like just be marinated in that sauce. So this is kind of like a cross of the sinigang and the poke. So this is your Norwegian salmon with some cherry tomatoes and red onions and green onions as well. And it's dusted with a seaweed salt and some furikake, yeah, local seaweed salt. And the base is a tapioca cracker. So yeah, enjoy.
Hi everyone. Next course is chicken in a sauce. It's grilled chicken marinated in lemongrass, ginger, garlic, and vinegar and soya. And grilled to perfection with some achiote oil on it. So after serving, the bowls in front of you is a soy vinegar mix with chilies and garlic and onions. You can have that as your dip for this.
Mushroom sisig. So traditionally in the Philippines, sisig is the entire pig's head. So there's a big snout to tail cuisine in the Philippines. So nothing gets wasted, all that stuff. So sisig is actually when the entire pig's head is boiled, broiled, and then sauteed with soy sauce, calamansi, which is Philippine lime, and Thai chilies, and it's served literally on a sizzling platter. But it's a little bit harder to do that when you're doing kamayan. So I wanted to make a vegetarian version of it because a lot of people can't or don't eat pork. So the 3 different mushrooms are supposed to emulate like the different parts of the pig. So that's why you have the woodier mushrooms. So it's like kind of like the cartilage. It mimics the texture of the cartilage, and then the white and brown mushrooms are just like other parts of the cheek and, you know, all that stuff. And then the brain is actually the one that makes it creamy. So, but since we can't have the brain, I put mayo. Yay! So that's why it's a vegetarian sisig.
Yeah.
So just be warned, it's spicy because I like sisig spicy. It's meant to be a pulutan. So pulutan means a dish that you eat while you're drinking. So it makes you want to drink more. That's why. Okay, enjoy. That is is chocolate with bibingka. So I want to give you a little history lesson about the Philippines. So we were colonized by the Spanish for 333 years. And one good thing that came out of that is we got chocolate from Mexico because we were part of the galleon trade. And so that's why Mexico has mangoes, because during that whole, shifting from one side of the world to the other, they brought, ingredients and produce that was not available to any of these countries. So from Mexico we got chocolate and Mexico got mango. So actually it was a very coveted ingredient in the Philippines, that if you had chocolate, it was a sign of you were higher up in the social status. So one of the revolutionary heroes actually of the Philippines, his name is Jose Rizal, and he wrote about the injustices through his book called No Limitangere, which means touch me not. So, but he used food as a metaphor to actually show what was happening in the society in the Philippines. So in one of the passages was serving chocolate. So chocolate means like chocolate de espeso, that means it's very rich, it's very thick. And then there's chocolate a, which is chocolate aguadillado, that means it's watered down chocolate. So if someone served you chocolate a, that means they see you as higher up in society. But if you were served chocolate a, you're kind of like, no, not so good, not so good. So you guys are getting chocolate.
Very good, Mark.
So, I hope that you guys enjoyed our menu review. It went a lot faster than I expected.
Fast.
I'm like, this is gonna be a chill night, and I'm like, boo boo, and then I heard bibingka. And I'm like, what was that? Were you on it too? I'm like, you're turning into Filipinos. So, anyone want to share their favorite dish from this menu? What did you like next?
The mushroom. The mushrooms, yes.
Lumpiang Shanghai.
How about you guys?
Pork.
First of all, I want to say salamat. Salamat means thank you in Tagalog. Because you guys are the second stop on my European tour. So yay! Five more countries to go, and 2 weeks more. So my next stop is actually going to be Copenhagen, and then Berlin, Vienna, Milan, Brussels. So if you guys know anyone in those cities, send them my way. I need more people to come to these dinners. Yes, please. So a little about me. So I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I did the tour in America, and I did all the 50 states, and since then I have not stopped touring. So my goal is to actually bring kamayan, the act of eating of your hands, to all 7 continents. So hopefully that will happen, including Antarctica, before all the ice melts. Yay! But really, thank you so much. This is so special. I want to thank Michelle and Alecx and John for bringing me here, because otherwise I would not actually think of going to Stavanger, to do my pop-up, because I'm I don't know any Filipinos really, so thank you for coordinating and just making me feel at home here. So
Welcome to Norway.
Yay. Salamat.